Halo, tes tes satu dua. Halo halo. Bentar ya, aku login dulu. Login dulu. Oke, udah masuk. Tinggal in game. Oke, gamenya belum ganti ya? Ya. Belum ganti. Halo halo Bang Seto, selamat pagi Bang. Gimana weekendnya Bang? Ya, loading dulu guys. Bentar. Oke.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Weekend emang ada ya? Hah? Kan hari ini hari apa? Hari Sabtu kan? Gak weekendan Bang? Lah gua kerja. Lah? Nani? Semangat kerjanya Bang ya. Terus ada ya weekend, weset. Berarti esok kerja nggak Bang Minggu? Tiap hari saya sampai Senin. Oh, Senin termasuk Minggu berarti termasuk ya? Masuk nggak? Minggu. Minggu masih kerja kah Bang? Set. Kerja apa Bang? Kok Minggu iya juga? Nggak ada liburnya kah? Semangat ya Bang, ya Bang, ya. Kok berjuang ya. Ibu itu hanya untuk orang lemah, buset. Gas. Terobos. Terobos aja Bang, ada terus. Lembu-lembu tipes. Terobos aja, jangan jangan takut. Kalau percuma lembu cuman buat bayar rumah sakit, buset. Halo bang Lupik. Selamat pagi bang. Gimana kabarnya?
Stabilize.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Hold the line.
I will have order. Gather.
Time to go. I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Rest and rebuild.
Order guide you.
Tinggal dulu. Oke bang Seto. Oke. Semangat. Semangat bedanya.
Go.
Semoga banyak rezekinya bang ya.
Everyone hold hands.
Dan banyak kerja.
Share my knowledge.
I'm ready. Solidify. I will have order. Free.
Cross over. I see everything.
Stabilize.
Billowing surge. Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Allow me.
Order guide you.
Lepas. Oh kena. Keren lepas yuk.
Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge. Hold the line.
This is order.
Covenant of the Deep. Allow me. See? Grow. Make yourselves at home. Hold the line.
Solidify.
Yeah.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Committed to memory. Share my knowledge. I see everything.
Gather.
Grow. Make yourselves at home. Turn, bring refuge. Let's move out.
Stabilize. This is order.
Oh ya musuhnya api ya, ngapain gua pakai
Rest and rebuild.
gua pakai
Let's play turn a little.
musuhnya kan api ya.
Gather.
Kurang ya. Hai. Kenapa bang?
Let's move out.
Anjir lah.
Stabilize.
Kok pakai air ya? Pakai kokong. Ini lagi pakai apa namanya itu? Thank you. Harusnya.
Rest and rebuild.
Solidify.
Perlahan tapi pastilah ya. Sih yang mana lebih. Nah, kan.
Allow me.
Tahu kalau bakal keluar itu tuh. Pasti kamu. Hei. Nah, bisa.
Covenant of the deep.
Ayo.
Make yourselves at home.
Stabilize.
Ini susah kok. Kita pakai ini lah aku.
Let's move out.
Iya dong.
Committed to memory.
Yang penting kita tunggu dulu ya. Ya. Kita. Ya.
Let's move out.
Ih, baru juga mau deket anjing. Ini juga mau mendekat aku. Ya. Kena lagi.
A brush maneuver.
Ampun. Nah. Yo.
Hold the line.
Mati.
Gather.
Dubbing Arab adalah kagak tahu bang. Adanya Mandarin kayaknya. Korea sama apa tuh? Jepang.
Torrent, bring refuge.
Nah. Kagak tahu kalau berdubbing Arab ya. Aku juga pengen Arab sih kalau ada. Kalau ada. Kalau nggak ada mungkin. Anjing dia heal darah lagi.
Rest and rebuild. This may turn a little. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah.
Dia heal darah lagi, kocak.
Let's move out.
Nah. Gue kena.
Order guide you.
Ya, kena lagi.
I see everything. A brush maneuver. Hold the line.
Anjir. Aku kayak bentaran aja gitu, Cok. Ininya. Ngehit dia, Cok.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Allow me.
Kagak mati-mati ya anjir.
Make yourselves at home.
Anjir sumpah. Seharusnya pakai ini ya, pakai Sinkyu, Cok. Sinkyu sama siapa namanya itu? Ganyu anjir. Seharusnya. Ya elah gua pakai Kutau kan lawak. Ya tapi nggak apa-apa lah ya. Yang penting, yang penting dapat lah. Oke lah. Yang penting bisa dapat Primojem ya kan. Oh, 300 tengah itu. Oke, kita quest Arkon dulu ya. Seperti kata judul, kita langsung quest Arkon sambil kita makan-makan dulu. Sambil ini dulu deh, daily dulu. Daily gaming dulu deh. daily gaming.
Rest and rebuild. Go. Everyone hold hands.
Solidify!
Billowing surge.
I will have order.
Aduh. Ini lagi kan. Hari
Stabilize.
This may turn a little. Hey! Go! Just one last
ke kiri. Iya, kiri. Halo.
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge. Hold the line. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Order guide you.
Hey! Everyone hold hands.
Ini mic aku aman kan ya? Gak terlalu kebesaran kan?
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Kita pakai ganyu saja guys. Ya guys ya. Pakai ganyu gaming.
What are my orders?
Aman, oke. Kirain kekecilan. Di obes kayak kecil banget.
Access denied.
Woy. Aku pakai Wonder loh ini, makanya aku tanya kemarin kan, bisa pakai Wonder apa Blizzard gitu loh. Ini kan aku Wandernya kayak gini nih. Kayak banyak bonus tuh. Ini attack cara CDM, ini sama ini bunga sih, aku cari bunga sih di sini sih. Kemarin nggak dapat kit rate. Masalahnya tuh ini masih CDM-nya nggak ada gitu loh. Kalau ada dapat bunga yang bagus sih gas gitu loh. Masih mau nyari CR aku. Ini mah CR 20 lah nambah atau
We're
enggak
way
CDM
behind
deh.
schedule.
Pakai Black Red Bow gitu atau apa gitu. Pokoknya aku pakai prototype anjir. Prototype masih segini damage-nya. Tuh, cuma berapa tuh? Damage apaan aja cuma segitu doang tuh.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, udah 200 lah ini. Damage ininya apa namanya? Damage konsistennya 20. Ini 53 ya. Iya baru segitu, baru 70-an aja. Gue pengen upgrade ini sih. Mana tadi? Ini. Siapa tahu ini wangi. Dapat lagi nih satu nih kemarin. Yes. Ini berapa nih kalau ini? 88 ya. Gas lah aku domain lah.
We're way behind schedule.
Imbu badi bak. Buat balik balas kakak. Ada 40 ya. 10. F3. Ada apa tadi? Imbu badi bak.
Allow me.
Ding. Bentar ini kok agak berat nih, kenapa nih? Agak berat nih. Mana sih?
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Malam Bang Adi. Anjir udah ganti posesor kayaknya nih. Yoi. Gimana kabarnya Bang? Belum sih sebenarnya sih. Cuma ganti tune up-nya aja Bang. Ganti BIOS ke lebih cepat lagi. Ini bening bener. Hah? Ya, aku naikin bitrate. Berapa bitrate aku ya? 4000. Ya, 4000. Soalnya ini aku sendiri aja di rumah, kagak ada keluargaku. Adik-adikku pada sekolah semua. Orang tua lagi kerja, jualan di pasar, ya kan. Ya, aku sendiri katanya jaga rumah, katanya. Ya udah, streaming. Streaming ku naikin 4000 bitrate-nya. Jadi ya agak lancar gitu loh. Ya lumayan lah
It's so nice to
buat
de-stress.
buat yang iseng-iseng aja ya kan. Biasanya aku turunin sampai 2000 gitu loh. Karena ya gampang baper. Soalnya banyak yang make. Kapan wik kocak? Terus anjir aku sendiri loh di rumah, Cok. Jangan bawa-bawa ke WC anjir.
Thank you for completing today's commission.
Lumayan nih 800 nih guys. Mau 1000 nih. 10 kali gas lah. Ini baru 40 sih. Bener gak sih baru 40 gak sih? Aku cek dulu. Baru pagi loh Bang. Pagi loh. Anjir. Brutal amat. Baru pagi loh. Pagi-pagi anjir. Kalau malam is okay lah. Ini pagi anjir. What the heck. 6 7 8 9. Oh iya Cok, masih 45 anjir. Iya. Mas 10 15 20 ya kan. Selama 30 35 40 45. 5 kali lagi 50 ya. Ini aku berapa nih? Oh pas banget 5 anjir 50 cuy. Enggak deh, lupa aja. Pas aja 5 itu. Yo kita misi yuk. Udah daily kan? Gas. Tunggu 6 jam 6 ya. Apa nih? Sukros guys. Sukros ulang tahun. ABD Sukros, esok aku pakai Thanos Sukros dah. Sukros ulang tahun guys. Nih. Setting mic lagi aku reset laptop beneran. Hah? Kok bisa? Katanya laptopnya laptop adik. Kok nge-streamnya pakai itu, Bang? Biasanya aku lihat tuh yang di room tour kemarin itu Nitro ya, kayak mirip Nitro Acer anjir. Beda lagi kah? Atau gimana? Suklos ulang tahun anjay, ha. Lumayan sih namanya. Kalau bisa Primojem sih, setiap ulang tahunnya kan Primojem gitu lah kan, kayak ini loh, kayak Honkai itu loh. Setiap ada ulang tahun kita ada dapat kristal gitu. Kan lumayan. Dikasih kristal gitu, ngapain makanan kocak. Bukan baru Bang. Terus karena toko yang biasa dipakai Steam kemarin kan mati. Terus Berarti yang dipakai streaming sekarang berarti laptop punya adik berarti. Atau gimana? Kang udah nyala tapi masih ngebug. Oh. Oke. Berarti punya laptop 2 berarti. Pakai laptopku, Bang. Oh, laptop. Berarti yang sekarang dipakai berarti yang laptopnya ada kan? Yang RGB kan? Terus yang punya adik abang itu apa? Itu buat stream juga? Apa pakai sementara? Atau pengganti yang buat ini? Apa pengganti buat untuk sementara kuliah gitu? Atau gimana? Kan 2 kan? Laptop abang sama laptop adik kan? Nah, yang nge-stream buat yang ini kan? Berarti yang dipakai yang di komunitas itu apa? Buat apa? Yang mana yang rusak? Dua-duanya kah? Oh, oke, paham, paham, paham. Kirain yang ini ganti laptop. Apa tukeran laptop gitu sama adik. Adik yang pakai RGB ya kan? Abang pakai yang ini.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here.
Buset
Isa,
laptop adikku
are you sure
speknya
you wanna
kacau,
come
mana
with
bisa
us?
sambil stream. Lah laptop aku dulu
I'll
bisa kok.
watch from a safe distance.
Tapi cuman game apa ya? Game PSP
I
doang
wanna
ya.
be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine.
Laptopku spek Intel Celeron bisa apa? Hah? Apalah dayaku Intel Pentium, bayangin. Intel Pentium, cok. Apalagi aku. Ngelek-ngelek nih. Di Semeru aja ngelek-ngelek nih, makanya aku bilang ke Semeru. 30 fps doang anjir, pengen 20 fps. Kalian di bawah Pentium, Bang. Masa sih? Oh, gak tahu anjir. pengen upgrade core i3 sih aku sih. Prosesornya pengen ku upgrade biar makin jos. Jauh banget lagi. Ini kamu. Kalian. Meset. Apa dong?
This is long overdue. Committed to memory. Yeah. No touching.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I miscalculated.
Au, ya mati. Ayo belakang. Tusuk pantat dia. Padang pasir loh ini. Mantap sih. Aku jarang banget ini. Mau main Hongke aja karena upgrade RAM jadi 4. Oh. Oh ngelek ya, perasaan ngelek ya. Kalian ngerasa gak sih? Apa perasaan aku doang anjir? Ngocok. Apa aku upgrade ininya ya? Kekuatan ininya ya. Bentar ya. Aku upgrade di AMD Radeon software-nya deh. Di Radeon software dulu upgrade dulu, Cok. Di layarku nge-lag anjir. Bentar. Mode gaming ya. Gua ubah di PGA apa drivernya. Nah, gini kan enak. Aku nyetingnya di sini guys. Bentar ya. Aku kan mode ini kan ya kan. Nih, salah. Nih, aku kasih tahu nih. Nih ya bang, kalau aku AMD itu gini. Aku pakai mode gaming dulu ya. Walaupun ya kehabisan banyak banget sih. Kemarin aja aku bayar listriknya gancang banget loh, gila. Ternyata mode ini, Cok. Mode gaming ini aktif anjir. Itu ngejedot ke PSU semua, Cok. Sumpah, PGA-nya. Menangis apa? PSU aku anjir gila. Kemarin itu nyedotnya gancang banget itu. Naik berapa ribu anjir gila. Tapi lancar gitu loh, lancar emang. Tapi ya bikin kayak gimana gitu ini. Bangsat emang. Drivernya makan banget gitu loh. Masalahnya itu. Seperti biasa memang penyakit PC boros listrik. Ya makanya PSU nya tuh nyedotnya gancang banget anjir. Keras banget nyedot listriknya. Bikin CPU nya menangis.
They got
Bukannya
here
mau
before
meledak
us.
sih. Ini boros.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept
CPU
by 5
CPU
minutes and
mau
held everyone
meledak
up?
aja.
Is everything ready? Absolutely. Well, you brought fewer people than I imagined. Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of
Kok
them?
cuma ada satu ya?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
Gas overclock
It's a
bang Rit biar
one-for-one
makin boros.
exchange.
Bangsat. Yang
Sounds
ada
fair,
menangis
don't
anjir
you
CPU,
think?
Cok.
And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro
Mending aku ganti
Arms
prosesor
people is
lah.
already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
Bentar deh.
Uh-uh.
Turunin
You
aja deh
stay
bos
right
cuy.
there.
Udah biasa aja dah. Tut tut tut. Anjir. Anjir. Wih. Gila. Epic bos. Ih, bagus.
Playmate, what do you think you're doing?
Don't you see this blade here? You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Apa cok? Anjir. Wih, gila. Apa cok? Anjir kesedot cok. Anjir apaan tuh? Kesedot anjir. Itu kekuatan Nahida cok.
Paimon's dizzy.
Anjir. Bolong cok.
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
Keren anjing, ada scan ya.
I saw an energy field. The
Gila,
village
gila.
keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro.
Sepurupik.
Just like
Nah,
you
ada Bang
said.
Rupik.
It may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power
Oh ya,
inside the
BTW
scholar's body.
di Honkai itu Pilpi riran lagi kan, bener kan? Siapa tuh yang ngasih lau di komunitas? Bang Rupik ya? Bener nggak Bang? Itu beneran Pilpi riran lagi, anjir berapa kali dia riran, Cok? Aku pengen puset dia juga sih, tapi kristal juga sekarat aja masalahnya.
The dendro are gone. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Bangsat emang Mihoyo ya.
Oh no.
Kagak dikasih napas loh aku, Cok.
Hey, look
Kohe
around you.
riran, si Pilpi riran, SW riran kan goblok anjir.
There used to be a temple here?
Kagak dikasih napas loh, dikasih napasnya tuh di ini kayak jadi Rita kah atau Miss Pink
It
dulu
seems that
gitu
when
atau
the
apa
sand dune
gitu.
collapsed, it exposed these underground
Apa-apaan
structures.
anjir.
The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's
Kasih
civilization.
napas lah, biar aku nguli-nguli
The
dulu.
structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground
Parah
palace
anjir
in the
Mihoyo,
distant
Cok,
past.
sumpah.
Oh,
Ayo lo milih Pilpi, Hohe,
praise
Optut.
King Deshret.
Tergantung PT sih aku sih.
Doing here?
Misalkan
His men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
apa tuh?
What are you doing?
Doing, man.
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the
Do you
next,
fuck me?
remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame
Oh
not to
my
witness them both.
god.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you
Paimon,
could say.
well, Paimon. Paimon Gaming.
New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right
Rahman
now,
nih kayak ini
go
loh,
inside.
kayak nama orang Indo aja. Rahman, oh Rahman. Tuh mamamu mencari tuh Rahman. Bener gak sih? Muhammad Rahman Al-Parizi, wah anjay, namanya siapa? Namanya ngaruh. Rahman, oh Rahman. Emak kau tuh nyari tuh. Siapa suruh nama Rahman anjir? Hmm. 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 Rahman, Rahman, oh Rahman. Kenapa kamu begitu banget? Seakan pengen ku tabok pala kau. Wih, apa nih guys?
It's full of life here.
Di sini penuh dengan kehidupan.
This defies comprehension.
Anjay.
It looked completely desolate from the
Mantap.
outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman,
Huh? Me?
do you see another Raman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want, but there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's
Grafik sih
civilization,
gokil sih
the
emang
energy
sih.
that flows in here is
Pengen
that of the Dendro
pengen
Archon.
update GTX aku guys. Sumpah cok, nggak sabar anjing nggak
Whatever you
update
say.
GTX gitu.
It's
Minimal
not
GTX
like
dulu
I
lah ya.
have a vision.
Baru kita
There's
upgrade
nothing
RTS
to be
gitu ya
angry
kan.
about. Think of this
Mudah
as
ada
an
rezekinya
academic
aku ya,
journey.
semoga ya. Makin
Does
gokil sih
seem
kayaknya
kind of
gratis.
strange. If that's
Aku
true,
pakai
then
masih Radiant
we
7
might
loh,
have to
bayangin
explore
anjir.
this whole area to find an
Radiant
explanation.
7 ngegembur Genshin Impact, cok. Orang-orang ya kan streaming GTX gitu. Aku Radiant anjir. Radiant 7 aja kayak gini anjir. Ini gini mantap nih. Salah banget. Nggak bisa dipakai ya. Aku pengen foto loh. Matanya tuh kayak gitu cuy. Kayak gini imut ya kan. Wih, gila gokil sih. Hijau-hijau gitu ya kan, maklum. Apa nih? Tahu? Apa? Aus nyala ya ininya. Kita. Oke. Bentar. Oke, bentar.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Rest and rebuild. Born of ice and frost.
Mana, cok? Oh, ini.
Allow me.
I will have order.
Ada gerak tak? Gerak lagi. Gerak lagi. Anjir. Sabar coy. Gerak lagi nih. Sini. Sini.
Stabilize.
Take. Hold the line. No touching.
Oke, naik dulu.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Rest and rebuild. All hail. Access denied.
Mana anjir? Ini kan. Halo, kemana lagi nih? Kita suruh kemana guys? Ini apa nih? Oh ini 2 lapis cok ternyata. Nani? Terus ini apa? Buat apa nih?
We're way behind schedule.
Ini. Oh, oke. Nggak ada nih. Ini gitu pak. Ini bisa kocak. Itu ada resisten nggak? Halo? Oh ini ada ini. Ini nggak bisa. Oh ini pun juga.
We're way behind schedule.
Gimana guys? Ini
Next on the
udah
agenda.
nggak bisa. Apa pulang? Pulang ke jalan utama lagi.
Next on the agenda.
Mana sih tadi? Ini kan? Oh ini. Ini. Terus ini. Terus ini kan? Nggak bisa.
Next on the agenda.
Tak bisa guys. Tuh kemana lagi? Ini. 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 Nah ini. Halo. Mana lagi guys?
Next on the agenda.
Apa putar lagi ininya? Oh nggak bisa. Apa pulang ya? Halo. Iya guys nggak bisa guys. Harus selesaikan dulu ini. Gimana nih? Saya nggak tahu. Harus selesaikan dulu nih, katanya. Kayaknya
Next on the agenda.
harus selesaikan dulu monyet. Ini apa nih? Oh ini milik.
We're way behind schedule.
Bisa kocak. Gini. Bisa ini harus selesaikan dulu. Apa di sini ada sesuatu? Coba kita ke situ ya. Sebelah kiri. Nggak ada. Juga sama, cok. Kita harus ke sini emang. Harus nyari-nyari sini dulu. Sini.
Next on the agenda.
Jalan yang tadi kocak. Oh ini, di sini buntu-buntu semua soalnya. Gak ada yang bisa digerakin.
Next on the agenda.
Di sini buntu masalahnya nih. Ada jalan lagi kali sini. Masalahnya. Sebelum menuju puncak. Sebelum menuju puncak kayak gimana? Sebelum elevator naik tuh kayak gimana, cok? Amnur kawaii yoi. Bentar. Katanya menuju puncak berarti ada tombol dong berarti di situ. Benar nggak sih? Berarti ada tombol di sini. Katanya. Oh ini, coba yang gitu. Oh iya benar, ini dulu. Oke, paham. I see. Oke. Nah, baru bisa. Ih, dari tadi sih. Oh, ada kunci nih.
Hold the line.
Baca siapa next step gitu? Gaiden.
This is order.
Gaiden Shogun.
Solidify.
No touching.
Jebret. Ih, anjir.
For Rex Lapis.
Oleh lapis.
Allow me. Born of ice and frost.
Enggak. Mama.
Come on. Focus.
Gacha Raiden kalau bisa. Kalau nggak dapat ya udah gas. Apa nih? Tutup. Hah? Ini apaan?
We're way behind schedule.
Oh ini putar-putar ya itu ya. Ah ya.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Oke. Gila, dalam banget.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here.
Mantap.
It's different than what I expected.
Grafik ih, gemes banget grafik
For
cuk.
a
Gila.
desert.
Mode RTX on nih.
That's what
Mana
I
ada
call
RTX.
divine providence of King Deshret.
Gokil sih grafik sih. Wah, apa nih? Wow, apa nih? Indah banget. Apa nih?
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Mantap. Beautiful, man. Oh my god. Gokil anjir.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
Sorry.
You'll understand after watching it.
Wow. Apa cuy? Wow.
Civilization is born of knowledge,
Apa nih?
but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible.
Siapa nih?
She summoned the priests to build
Aida kah?
temples and infused into them the divine
Anjir.
power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered.
Oh
and the
ini
embers of our civilization
Rukkhadevata ya?
preserved
Bener nggak
in
sih?
Aru village.
Yang apa?
Alas, the
Yang
miracle
awal-awal
could not
Dendro
last.
itu kan?
As long as forbidden knowledge continued to
Apa namanya?
exist,
Aku lupa
it would
anjir,
forever
sumpah.
blight this world.
Oh, Rukkhadevata
In the
kalau nggak salah
end,
namanya.
The proud
Semoga
king
kita
of the
bisa,
desert,
semoga sukses selalu
my
YouTube-nya Bang.
eternal
Siap,
Lord,
Bang Opung Meta.
chose to
Thank you ya Bang ya.
sacrifice himself.
Udah mampir.
I have spent my whole life
Iya, kalau nggak
since
salah
guarding one of
Rukkhadevata deh
these many
namanya.
temples.
Arkon-arkon yang awal.
Now, my duty is coming to an end.
Ini siapa nih? Kino.
As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in
Makasih
my
Bang.
vision
Selamat
once
pagi
more.
Bang ya. Makasih Bang.
In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child.
Ih, cantik
How
banget.
strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death.
Yang di PC merek apa
For
Bang?
I sense that
Gak pakai merek
the
aku.
spirit of life
PC rakitan
will
Bang.
abide with me during my eternal sleep.
PC rakitan saya.
Children
Mereknya
of the desert,
prosesor Intel sih.
cling no longer
Intel
to
Pentium.
past grievances, but hold
Kalau dalamnya udah
tight
koopek semua
to
Bang.
the memory of this
Jadi
act
nggak ada
of
merek.
benevolence.
Ini casingnya aja casing warnet Bang.
What was that?
PC low budget Bang.
The priest's memories.
Dalamnya aku ubah semua, udah aku ganti semua.
No,
Awalnya nggak
impossible.
gini speknya.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Merakit sendiri saya Bang.
So the
Beli
former
PGA
Dendro
sendiri,
Archon
beli
and King
prosesor
Deshret
sendiri, masang
were
sendiri.
never enemies at all.
Yang nggak pakai merek.
But
Jadi nggak
this
pakai
doesn't
kayak
make
kan
any
orang ada kan
sense.
yang hyperpoint ya kan.
Dendro
Ada yang
Archon's
ini.
followers.
Aku nggak ada merek misalnya.
They're clearly
Was that
Rakit sendiri saya.
the former Dendro
Kostum. Ya, bahkan tuh nama lainnya kostum Bang.
So tiny in the end.
Custom software, custom ini PC. Bisa diganti-ganti. Bener kan, Rukkhadevata kan kataku. Rukkhadevata, Cuk. Oh, sorry ya, aku malah Rukkhadevata, Cuk.
You might be
Pokoknya
distrustful of the Akasha,
Devata gitu.
but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors.
Saya dengan rumor apapun. Oh, oke.
King Deshret's death,
Kematian
the
Dreadful
all but
Desana
total
Kota pada
annihilation
kami
of
semua
our
itu adalah ulah
civilization,
Dreadful. Buka
It was
Depata.
all great
Nggak
and
ada
more than
gitu.
Devata's
Kata siapa
doing.
kocak?
We saw her as nothing more than a traitor.
Nggak ada kayak
Who
gitu.
stabbed
Dari
us in the
mana?
back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting,
Kata
feuding,
siapa, Cok? Kocak
double
lu.
crossing each other to survive in the desert.
Kata siapa gara-gara ulah-ulah kayak Depata anjir. Enak banget.
You
Betul,
were
betul.
blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart,
Udah gila nih, gua bacok juga lu.
how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time,
Iya pengen
seeking
pengen
revenge,
kupukul bang, sumpah
suddenly
anjir.
now my
Orangnya
enemy
nih
is
kayak
my savior?
fans banget sama
Come on,
Raja
that's
Dehrat
enough.
anjir.
Give it a rest.
Siapa
You're
namanya tuh?
starting to
Raja
make
siapa
a
tadi?
fool of yourself.
Raja
Dia,
siapa namanya
tell
tadi?
me,
Yang kucing itu ya?
my Aramites and I,
Goblok anjir.
what are we even fighting for?
Sumpah pengen ku tabok sumpah. Palanya. Beban anjing.
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks.
Rahman,
probably
Abdurrahman.
go.
Iya, Abdurrahman
Can't
nice.
just stay here forever.
What's your next
Nama
move
Rahman
gonna
ya
be?
kan, what the heck. Arabik
Oh,
banget
I
anjir
know what
Rahman,
you're
Cok.
going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of
Rahman itu
everything I've
artinya
done.
ini ya. Apa namanya?
You'll get
Rahmat
everything
ya
you're
namanya.
asking for.
Apa namanya dalam bahasa
But
Islam
please,
itu kalau di
give me some time.
apa? Nama-nama Allah ya
After everything that's
Ar-Rahman itu
happened
artinya
here
ini.
today, somehow
Pemberi
I
hidayah
need
ya.
to explain
Benar nggak
it
sih?
to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Kan ada tuh di
Well, I
Islam
guess
ya kan
that's for me to
Ar-Rahman
deal with.
Ar-Rahim ya kan.
Dia, this is
Ar-Rahman
where
tuh
our
artinya
camp's
ini.
located.
eh,
Make a note of it.
pemberi apa namanya? Pokoknya pemberi ini deh.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow,
Rahman Rahim
I'll
artinya
convince everyone that we're all on the same side.
nggak tahu ya, aku tuh agak lupa anjir.
And I'll return every last
Aku
one
yang
of your
tahu
men
ya
there.
kalau nama-nama
Sorry, your
katanya
village
kan
keepers.
kalau bikin anak, bikin
We'll
nama
share our
anak,
other resources with
bukan
you
bikin
too.
anak ya. Bikin anak namanya kan katanya harus Ashifa. Ashifa itu ini artinya
You seem to
pengobbat.
finally
Terus
understand
apalagi
that our
tuh?
true enemy is the sages.
Syarif
Yes.
gitu. Ada
The
terus
gods
apa
never
lagi?
gave up on anyone.
Kalau Rip Hyper artinya
It's
apa?
the people
Itu nama
responsible
channel.
for all this that
Nama
have to
asliku
face
bukan
the
kayak gitu, Cok.
consequences of their actions.
Ngapain anjing? Kalau Bang Lupik juga, yo Lupik apa artinya yo di Islam?
But he seems
Ku tanya
to
deh.
figure things out
Ayo.
now.
Ramon's no
Kalau
fool.
Rip Hyper mah
Being
nama
the
channel
leader
aku,
of your own
Cok.
faction
Nama
in the desert
nama
is
aku
no
sendiri
easy
beda
feat.
anjir.
It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that
Nama
that's
channel nggak ada
changed,
hubungannya
I
nama
guess we
dalam
have
nama
a few more
masih
people
Islam,
on our
kocak.
side.
The outcome, at least,
Kecuali
is
aku
favorable.
nama channel gitu, nama
We
khusus
should get
Islamik
going
gitu,
too.
baru
Let's head
gitu.
back. Have a proper meal and a nice
Lupik ya Lupik.
sleep.
Goblok.
We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Bang Rip kan Reza bukan sih? Ah, aku Reza namanya. Salam kenal.
We're leaving.
Rip itu ini
Stop
nama
yelling.
panjangku. Nama panjangku disingkat. Nama panjang saya disingkat. Kenapa aku singkat? Bentar. Nih contoh ya. Ini aku bikin ini. Nih biar kalian nggak bingung ya. Nih, aku tulis di sini dah. Nih, kenapa alasan aku bikin kayak gitu namanya? Nih, ini nama panjangku. Ya kan? Gini kan? Nih, ini nama panjangku nih. Ini ku hapus. Ini ku hapus. Ini ku hapus. Ini ku hapus. Gitu jadinya. Nah, ini jadi. Terus hyper itu berasal dari Mobile Legend. Dulu ya. Terus jadi tuh. Jadi artinya tuh kayak pemimpin atau core. Atau core gitu. Gitu. Masalahnya kok CH tuh, kok CH ya channel, ya channel kocak tuh, enak kan? Ada ininya bang, ada sejarahnya aku bikin nama kayak gini, nggak sembarangan, bikin kocak. Aku benar-benar aku pikirin baik-baik soalnya kalau bikin channel, jadi nggak banyak yang niru gitu loh, gitu. Bang Lupi kenapa caranya pakai Rupik 99 anjir. 99 tuh ini nomor ini kan bang, kayak di Valentina Rossi tuh ada apa 46 ya kan, ada canda bang, canda, ada 77 gitu ya kan, ada juga yang kayak gitu mainnya. Terus ada ini ya kan, kayak nomor ini loh, nomor induk ya kan, nomor induk nggak tuh, kayak di pemain bola kan ada nomornya bang, bang Adi, di belakang nomor kan ada, dan dama tuh ada nomornya kan. Siapa tahu ya kan, mana ada Rossi nomor 99. Kan siapa tahu pengen rubah nomor kan, boleh boleh ya kan, ya juga ya Rip, ya makanya masalahnya tuh kan gitu, aku mikirnya kayak gitu cok, kalau ada nomor-nomor gitu kan di ininya kan, nomor belakangnya kan tulisannya kan ada nomornya. Canda doang bang, canda doang, aman tuh. Tapi itu suka abang aja, aku pemikiran aku gitu sih kalau orang pakai nama entah pakai nomor belakangnya. Wah sih udah jadi montir bang, what the heck, serius. kayak khasnya ya kan Rossi 46 gitu kan, kayak ada khas sendiri ya kan kalau ini. Rossi jadi pembalap mobil bang. Wah kacau juga ya.
Raman, we're
Ini
here.
beneran Rossi jadi pembalap mobil.
Everything's been
Wow,
arranged.
GG sih kalau jadi
Someone
pembalap
will bring
mobil
the
nih.
village keepers back to
Awal-awalnya
Aru
di
village
ini.
shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
Di mana tersangkanya?
I'll bring you to them.
Bang,
Follow
sana,
me.
ikut aku. Udah tua lah wajah, balik ke mobilnya lebih santai. Takut encok kah? Gitu kah?
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
Sekretaris.
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Rossi apa yang bernyanyi? Rosida.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
Rosidanya.
That's right.
Rosida. Mungkin itu salah satu Bang Rip takut encok.
General Mahamatra?
Mungkin ya.
No, no. Make
Takut encok ya kan udah tua ya kan. Udah berumur dah.
The
Makanya
moment they set eyes
dulu.
on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy
Apalagi kalau lihat
ya?
recently.
posisi dok MotoGP kan
Why?
nunduk banget.
What are they trying to
pinggang, Cok.
accomplish?
They
Crack langsung ya
wanted
kan.
to extract canned knowledge.
Crack gitu bunyinya ya kan.
Don't play dumb.
Crack langsung
You
jatuh
know
dari
what I'm
motor ya
really
kan.
asking.
Buar.
They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't
Mending
know how to
jadi
explain
ini
it.
tukang bakso, Cok.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
Mending jadi tukang bakso ya kan.
You don't want to make things any
Jadi
more
intel.
difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Rosinden. Hah? Aku nggak kepikiran sampai situ bang. Kang Bakso ya kan, siapa tahu jadi intel bang, hati-hati ya kan.
How did you know?
Tiba-tiba depan rumah ada ting 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 ya begini.
There's no use hiding it now.
Tuh bakso,
right.
yeah.
The academia is working on an
Aku
important
nggak pernah
and
kesadaran
potentially
anjir ada
world-changing
tukang
project.
bakso pakai
They are
ini anjir,
creating
pakai
a new
Roger,
god.
apa pakai
A
walkie
god that will
talkie
belong
anjir.
to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving.
Perasaan aku cari-cari ya kemarin, aku tuh kemarin beli bakso kan, kataku aku tanya tuh, bang ada walkie talkie nggak bang, kataku, katanya nggak ada katanya. Goblok. Kan aku curiga aja gitu, tiap hari loh depan rumahku cok, gila aku takut banget anjir, tiap hari depan rumahku gitu, aku tanyain lah ngapain cok, kataku cok, mau ngincar aku kataku anjir, aku tanya lah kocak, takut aku anjir. Katanya nggak ada katanya, cuman jualan biasa cok. Aduh kocak banget, aku malu banget sumpah itu cok kalau anu anjir. Ketawa, pamannya ketawa-ketawa aja lagi anjir, goblok. Itu gara-gara viral video-video itu ya kan, tukang bakso anjir. Tiap hari depan rumah lo anjir. Takut anjir aku cok.
After that, they harvested dreams via the Sub-Zero's festivals
memang
Samsara,
kocak.
maximizing the Akasha's
Itu menyamar
output.
itu bakso week
With the
week
doctor's
bakso.
help and the Akasha now functioning,
Gara-gara Nahida
maximum
nih, iya
efficiency,
takut banget aku
they were
anjir,
able
aku
to use
tidur
it
langsung
to
tiba-tiba
extract
aku
the power
mampus
from
aja
the
cok.
Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine
Bener
whether the
kayaknya,
knowledge
kan.
extracted is
Gua
of
kedukung
divine
bentar.
origin?
Call it an educated guess? The academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Lawan Saus masih lama kasih.
You must have noticed
Aku
by
jadi
now. The
penasaran anjir.
academia doesn't care about who their god is.
Lawan sekarang
It's the
sih.
ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom
Makanya
that
kenapa
matters.
aku pengen
It
Arkon
is as
Quest.
if they are cursed with a
Pengen
desire
lawan
for
Skaramus aku.
omniscience and omnipotence that
Kenapa
burns in
aku?
their blood.
Jadi aku
Some
tenang,
organisms
Nahida aku
demonstrate
masih belum ku
phototaxis
upgrade
and
talentanya.
thus orient their entire
Masih mentok
lives in
6 aku.
respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of
Gak
hope
bisa
is the
naik.
existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis.
Kayaknya masih lama
For
lagi
many
deh.
scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world?
Makanya kembali ke
If
jalan
you already have a
benar,
new
kembali ke jalan
god,
onesan.
why try to
Begitu
create
Mang Adi.
another one?
From the beginning, the academia has never treated her as a god. When the academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Aku sukanya Nahida wah ini aja karena pahanya bukan ini apa namanya damage-nya. Dia konsisten gitu loh.
they found that at the time she
Kan
possessed
damage
no more
konsistennya
intelligence
kan
than
yang ini
any
elemental skill-nya
ordinary human
enak. Gitu.
child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Ruka Devata
Karena
had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord
karena paha
Kusanali's
damage
gnosis
maksudnya
had been
paha
used to
lagi.
power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power nor
Yoi
the
yang lebih
spectacular
legal
insight
baik.
expected of a god
Oh,
of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
bandingkan dengan paha Yuni gimana? Yuni saha?
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
Kau karena paha Nahida.
Rama, give me a few men to help us escort
Yuni
the village
saha, Bang?
keepers back to the village. And these two scholars,
kah?
they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Yui kalau Yui atau Yui mungkin. Kalau Yui aku tahu. Coba apalah abdi makang. Bahasa Bandungnya keluar nih kayaknya nih.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
Pagi bang, anjay, ala bangso. Pagi juga. Kemarin aku tungguin loh di Discord, aku koar-koar anjing, jadi nggak gitu The Forest anjir. Kagak ada yang respon, cok. The heck? Aku malah koar-koar, cok. What the heck?
Come on, is there nothing left to talk
Bang
about?
Hisonya turu, Bang Laviennya
In that
turu. Ya udah
case,
aku turu
let's all
aja
get
deh aku,
some
cok.
water and try to think about
Makanya dari
something
kemarin tuh
else.
aku turu aja.
Or
Udah jam 10 udah aku tungguin kagak nongol aja.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Sampai jam berapa ya? Jam 12:30 ya kalau nggak salah ya. Gila.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods
Anjay
above, you're
sepuhnya
not
mampir
talking about
ya,
work,
Bang
are you?
Hiso sepuh ya kan.
So you were still withholding some information?
Langsung turu aku anjing, gak ada yang anu, cok. Gak ada yang ngerespon, parah anjir. Aku dicuekin anjir. Kalau bilang gak jadi bang. Jadi aku langsung turu gitu loh. Ini gak ada respon, mulai kesian banget anjir. Tapi sempat main sih, sempat main di multiplayer, tapi ya random sih sama orang luar. Udah kangen aku main The Forest anjir, makanya aku sama orang luar. Tapi GG loh, dia dibikin base itu di di random itu dia gede banget anjir base-nya. Kayak rumah gede gitu, kayu gitu. Wah anjir kan coy. Kenapa nggak bikin base gede-gede aja gitu?
All of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk
Wah, ada sebuah
about
bahasa
it
gajian
again.
kita.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt
Aku
like
aja
I was
nih
holding
lagi
my breath
quest
the
ini
whole
nih
time.
nggak selesai cuy dari tadi
It
Jo.
seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Bang Drexlernya ngajak, cuman
Indeed.
nggak dikabagi lagi. Ya
These
makanya
events are a
aku
flagrant
tungguin
transgression of the rules
kagak ada
in every
respon,
sense.
Cok.
We
Aku
cannot allow it to
tanya lo, aku
continue.
tag lo udah, Cok.
So,
Masalahnya
everyone, are we on the same page?
wordnya kan punyanya Bang
Cross the
Lavien ya, Bang
sages
Lavien yang kagak
and
ada
rescue
turu
our
dia, Cok.
god. That
Turu apa
is our
kerja ya katanya
ultimate
kemarin.
goal.
Parah anjir, gila. Apapun yang menunggu kita di depan, aku bahas itu.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
It'll work out for sure.
Wih, udah selesai guys. Let's go. Wih, gila 1000 dong. Wow. Bentar, aku ini dulu ya. Bentar. Oke, I'm back. Gede langsung. Soalnya sakit tadi dia. Ada yang dia. Anjir ketutup shop. Apa yang ketutup shop? Tadi aku ganti password dulu anjir. lupa. Ada ini, ada verifikasi dulu. Tinggal rumah. Oh. Waduh, padat caking kelihatan gitu. Nah, udah padat caking anjir. Wih, oh. Lawan Aranara tuh di sini nggak? Aranara apa namanya? Lawan Karamus di sini nggak? Bener nggak sih? Masalahnya tuh jauh banget anjir, gila. Apa yang ini? Ini punya siapa nih? Oh, ini questnya ini kah? Tiknari kah? Udah deh. Aduh. Gaspol dia. Arare. Tunggu sampai besok. Boleh besok lagi. Besok gaming. Dibuka arah-arahnya bang, jangan ingetin arah-arah bang, trauma aku. Arah-arah tuh. Oh ya apa nih? Ada achievement nih. Ada achievement guys. Wow. Main gaming. Aku PT-nya berapa ya? PT 5 jam. Wih, gila PC 1000 dong. 1000 ku gas ya kan. Sebenarnya nih red up ya. Ya udah aku jadikan PT aja lah ya. Yaimiko boleh deh, nggak apa-apa. Stok juga Yaimiko juga nggak apa-apa. Dah lah. Gatel aku cok. Part 6. Kaget aku kayak emas anjir. Serius dapat cok. Aku dari kemarin nyari dia loh anjir. Halo bang, halo bang Human, halo. Anjir kaget aku tiba-tiba dapat. Simpan aja lah. Gatel aku cok, takutnya cok. Aku kesepuk anjir. Udah 40 soalnya. Takut keluar mampus saya cok. Apa estok ya? Lagi dapat Layla. Aku Layla buat ekspor ya. Lumayan loh itu. Wangi-wangi dia. Dapat Layla. Mana Layla? Oh ini. Ini. Dulu lah. Jebret. Sabar guys. Halo Bang Human, gimana kabarnya Bang? Gacha Balmon. Balmon nggak tuh?
Okay.
Gas,
Get it
gacha.
together, Layla.
Tuh. Ini pakai apa? Pakai Rabbit.
How did I do that?
Gih, kawaii, cok. Idolnya mantep ya. Idolnya mantep anjir. Anjir. Kita pakai ini deh. Dia pakai apa sih kalau dia sih? Tahu. Mana? Maafkan dia, cok.
Can't sleep?
Pos anjing. Mirip Futau pas banget anjing. Lumayan sih kalau ini sih. Dari jauh mirip Futau loh. Ntar aku cek. Aku bandingkan ya. Nah, Ida kamu minggir dulu ya.
Send one, send them all.
Oh, masih gedean anu Layla. Gede damage-nya maksudnya. Masih gedean Layla ya. Kayaknya sama tuh, Cok. Kita pakai Nahida di sini.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Parah dibandingkan. masih tempesan Futau aja. Parah. Masih mantapan ini, Cok. Masih mantapan si siapa namanya? Dibanding-banding kayak Yo, siapa tahu ya kan dapat ini yang wangi. Ya mesti kalah ya kan. parah. Bandingin sama Nahida bang, anjir dia masih bocil bang, jangan bang. kirain ini ya kan, kirain udah mantep banget ya kan.
Candace, we're here.
Candace,
Has everyone
iya.
arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them.
Please, wait a moment.
Gimana kabarnya Bang Human pagi ini? Ya mesti kalah ya kan. Aku pengen antara Raiden sih, sumpah. Aku pengen Raiden aja, tapi pasti 2 ya. Tapi masih ada waktu sih. Ini PT berapa? 46 ya tadi ya? 46. Ya semoga dapat lah red up lah, please lah. Sekali lagi red up, Cok. Please, jangan Kiki ya, awas ya. Awas aja Kiki anjir. Wow, auto install dah kalau dapat Kiki, Cok. Minimal Jian lah, Jian aku belum dapat, aku Jian gitu, Jian, Mona, Diluc gitu boleh, Diluc. Soalnya aku nggak kepake, Cok. Apain Kiki, kocak. Aku nggak mau Kiki anjir. Kiki aja masih berapa nih? Aku di ini ada Kiki sini nih. Kemarin dapat 40 nih. Kikinya aja nggak kabul lah anjir. Kamu kan disukai loli bang. Mana ada Kiki aja masih channel, aku masih perawan nih. Oh nggak mau aku konsolasinya, Cok. Gak baik bang ya, aku nggak pulang. Waduh, gesek bang, gesek. Bisa tuh pulang, gesek tuh. Bisa lah, semangat bang. Tapi ada Raiden kok nanti bang. Kalau mau, ini pakai teko komni bang, asik tuh buat. Tapi yang cewek CDM ya.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Pakai teko komi ya, boleh juga.
Are you
Kalian
sure
udah
this is
ada.
gonna work?
C2 bang, incar bang. Bebas.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next
Oh, Raiden
point.
udah ada ya.
Uh,
Ya,
making
kenapa
Paimon
nggak C2 bang?
nervous.
Udah C2 kah? C2 apa Engulfing? Ya sama aja, ngomong Engulfing sudah, kalau sudah ada Engulfing ngapain? Kalau mau Engulfing itu, atau nggak ada ya udah gas C2. Kalau apa namanya? Kalau pengen senjatanya boleh gas.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at
Gas lah,
scheming or
bisa tuh
strategy,
groupingnya pelang.
but I...
Tapi yang grouping naik
little
kenapa ya?
worried.
Attack ya? Base attack kan
Hopefully
sama
nothing
ini
will
kan.
go wrong.
To be honest,
Dia bagusnya
I
yang
feel
grouping
the
itu dia
same.
nge-convert ER jadi attack ya.
But you're
CG-nya
already
itu
some of the
dia.
most capable people I know. So you have my
Walaupun nggak
trust.
naik CR ya, ya lumayan ya kan.
Candace gave us a
Di convert
compliment.
IR kita ya kan
Your
280 di
deeds speak for
convert ke attack tuh
themselves.
gila, gokil cuy damage tuh.
Candace,
Bakal broken sih.
we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember
Aku
your
pengen ambil
words.
aing grouping.
I'm
Gas,
very glad to
agak
hear
ambil.
that.
Moga dapat Bang ya.
I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful.
Iya, terima
You're
kasih kan Dan.
welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck.
Gak pengen sekarang. Karamus. Ini berapa nih guys? Ini kalau ini 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 52 ya? 53. Kalau nggak dapat juga sekarang kenapa enggak lah ya? Bisa dah itu. Karamus ini bisa aja kalau mau ambil. Dia mentokin 50 lah ya. Jadi sisa 20 lah ya. Oke. Bisa 30-an lagi lah ya PT-nya lah ya. 30 PT. Wih, banyak ini ada quest-questnya, aku ambil dulu lah. Oke, kita ambil dulu ya. Halo. Apa yang terjadi? Apa kamu belinya? Aku mau kiri pergi ke sana. Tubuh Nemin. Oke. Satu lagi yang ini ya. Ambil dulu dah. Dia nggak kelupaan. Oh. Oke. Halo Bang Hyper, halo Bang Agera, halo, selamat pagi. Gimana kabarnya? Oke, kita bikin konten dulu ya. Aku mau domain dulu deh, biar aku nggak bolak-balik. Bikin domain dulu. Bikin domain, bikin konten gaming. Gimana live streamingnya Bang Agera? Salah. BTW nih ya, busway Karena abang udah lihat live streaming 3.3. Nah ada quest Arkon lagi, kukira story questnya si Wanderer. Quest Arkon lagi, nyambung. Bukan story quest ini si Wanderer emang. Kayaknya Wanderer juga ada deh kayaknya nanti. Ada 2 quest Arkon sama itunya, punyanya karakter dia. Kayaknya ada deh. Ibu bagi aku buat baik di bawah aku. Gimana mau gacha siapa bang next banner bang? Cuman ini bukan quest Arkon Chapter 3, maksudnya ke interlude. Oh iya sudah.
You are not welcome here.
Share my knowledge. Rest and rebuild.
Now you're testing my patience.
I'm getting allow me. Time to go.
Katanya sama kayak Archon 2.4 kemarin, Archon Quest di carry Wanderer. Oh aku gacha Baal C2 sama Engulfing, kalau nggak Engulfing ya Haran. Oh gas tuh satu. Bisa lah bawa pulang bang. Dua-duanya boleh siapa enggak ya kan. Madai kalau bisa IM cek CDM gitu. Jadi aku fokusnya ke IM satunya ya kan.
You stabilize. Welcome here.
I see everything.
I will have order.
Hold the line. See? Make yourself at home.
Now you're testing my patience. Will meet again.
Allow me.
Come you stay. Dep. Dep nggak tuh? Bangset. Gini amat ya. BTW ada BSBW nya ada nih. Ada ini. Nah ini gilded po bang. Gilded. Oh, yuk. Cirdep yuk. Bang coba pas di Semeru pakai lagu Haya Haya bang. Yang mana tuh? Takut copyright apa soalnya. Ding 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 ding.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hate them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Ya ya ngerti.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying
Wah, ada
something more
gusen bang.
cheerful to boost our morale
Gusen.
right now?
Gusennya Ganshin ya.
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's It's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Work time! Time to work! Put your back into it!
See? This isn't good. Huh?
Work!
Higher, higher, hands on fire! This materialism, share my knowledge! Allow me!
Order guide you!
Go!
Are you here?
Grow, grow, grow!
The more, the merrier.
Gather!
Detoxify heat!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Roast and fry!
Solidify!
Rest and rebuild!
This was well done!
Billowing surge!
Unfortunate fault! Cook this through.
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin!
Aku pamit dulu bang, mau joki akun dulu. Numpuk kayak ada 5. Oh oke. Kasih bang. Udah mampir.
Huh? Phew.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Convict now. Please get ready and put on this device.
Halo Bang Rip, izin nitip like.
You
Ya Bang
want
Rip.
us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Cook. Everything went without a hitch. And now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Al-Haytham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Jauh dari bayanganku.
Why are you guys arguing?
Kayak
My
Sasuke aja ya kalau lo
just
ya.
in time. Why don't you
Ini
help
dari
me
bayangan
persuade
anjay.
Sino? He's turned
Gokil.
against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion,
Thank you ya teman-teman
and
yang
also
udah
let us enter
mampir ya.
the city as a big
Makasih
group.
Bang Agera,
There's
Bang
no
Mike juga
better
ya.
way.
Thank you.
That
Semoga hari
also
kalian
sounds
hari
like
ini
something
menyenangkan.
Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important
Bang,
things
yang Bang
like
Parka
this.
kok udah nggak lama
You're
nggak
making
live.
this hard for me.
Nggak tahu, katanya
Is there something we
dia
can
bilang
do
ke aku sih di WA sih ini lagi kesibukan ini lab, katanya lagi kerja katanya. Nggak tahu. Kemarin ngechat aku gitu sih. Masih aktif kok dia WA-nya. Kalau aku lihat ya. Dia pengen nge-lab tapi kagak ada waktunya katanya. Lagi sibuk banget. Tahu juga, aku juga bingung. Kenapa? Udah berapa bulan tuh? 7 bulan ya? Kalau subscriber dia lebih banyak dari aku loh dulu. Dulu awal-awal aku masih 300, 200
Now that
aja.
you've put it that way, I can no
Dia
longer
masih live
refuse.
streaming ya.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not
Mungkin
do
dia
anything
tujuannya cuma ngeharem
reckless.
mungkin.
Candace made it very clear that we can
Ngeharem
only
di
achieve
dunia
our
nyata ya kan.
goals if we can ensure our safety.
Tadinya
Since
tuh
you and I
pacaran,
both
ngeharem
recognize
di
the
situ.
significance of this operation, there should be no more
Dinding kayak gini
animosity
enaknya
between
minum
the
teh bang.
followers of the
Anjir sakit
Denjo
perut cok.
and those of
Lawak.
King Deshret. Everyone's
Aku hujan,
life
ini masih
is
hujan loh
equally
dapetnya.
important.
Pagi-pagi hujan loh ini gerimis.
Okay, you have a
Tiap
deal.
hari hujan anjir nggak ada.
Let's
Aku
do
nggak
this
ketemu
for our
matahari cuy sumpah.
shared dream.
Di daerahku hujan terus.
The guard should be stationed in the courtyard nearby.
Yang lebih menyeramkan
You can
tuh
find
udah
them there.
hujan ya kan. Jomblo terus apa lagi? Apa namanya ya? Mati listrik pula. Baterai habis, rokok habis. Semua nasibnya lagi ya. Itu penderitaan banget aja sumpah cuy. Emang set gaming ya kan. Jadi set boy ya. Yang diputer pula di speaker lagu lo-fi kan. Waduh. Udah set banget tuh udah itu. Malam minggu enak mikirin Juni.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. Paimon's scared stiff.
Sampai mati
Aren't
kutu
you
ini.
even
What
a
the
little
heck?
worried?
Itu kan udah kutu,
All of
Paimon.
these guards already know that you've
Udah
betrayed
kutu,
the
beban lagi
Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra. Even if that guard doesn't know,
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange
Halo coy, halo,
that it
halo.
hasn't already tried to interfere with my
Mana kabarnya?
actions.
I've given that
Mending
a lot of
Aichan
thought.
udah gede menemukan
For
Paimon
now,
kapan
I
udah
don't
gede.
think you'll need to worry. If you remember,
Yo,
when you first came
Aichan
to
lebih
our
wangi ya kan
village,
lagi.
all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true.
Betul juga.
But why?
Kenapa?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is,
Kalau tudungnya ini dilepas nih,
Akasha make
rambutnya warna
predictions
putih
about a
ya.
person?
Kalau Cino ya.
Haven't you ever
Pernah nggak?
thought about it? Just how can it do this
Kayak
in the
mirip
first place?
Kupa. Pernah
Because
nggak?
the
Pernah
Akasha
kalian
controls
lihat
the
Kupa nggak di
entirety
Mobile
of
Legends?
Sumeru.
Kalau kalian lepas ini, ya
The
kan, itu tudung ini, ya kan,
Academia
lepas
firmly
nih.
believes that all human
Rambutnya ini
actions
putih.
can be explained through logic.
Terus kayak
Sorting and
gondrong-gondrong
analyzing
gitu
entered
rambutnya.
data, the Akasha can derive
Aku
behavioral
pernah lihat
logic and
ini ya
predict
di
the actions
Pixip
of
ya.
those who fit
Bukan
the existing
cuman ini
logic
doang ya
model.
Pixip ya, ada yang bikin
However,
gitu,
at the
ada
risk of
artnya ya kan.
sounding like an advocate for
Keren anjir,
fallacies,
sumpah
can
cok.
everyone
Kalau dia
truly
lepas
be
ininya,
considered logical at all times?
apa namanya ini? Kok
Emotions
topinya ya,
are part of
ya?
our behavioral
Itu
logic.
bukan
Can you
permanen
keep-
itu cuma topi anjir. Cuma
Sino.
sekedar
In the past, you've always worked
nama
alone.
aja.
In the absence
Keren
of
gitu,
another
ini
person
rambutnya
who could
putih
sway
kan.
you or your
Keren ya.
thoughts, the Akasha, decisive and
Kalau
principled,
aku lihat sih
you were
dia tuh
used to
mirip
solving problems
gondrong-gondrong
alone.
kayak ini,
That's why
kayak
the
Kupa,
Akasha could figure you out.
Kupa Mobile Legends.
But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and
Kalau aku
logic
lihat
have
Dehya itu,
intermingled
kalau
and weave
perasaanku
themselves
dia mirip
together to
ini
become a
yang di
complicated,
anime
chaotic mess. Any one of us could
Nekopara ya?
potentially disagree with another.
Bukan sih. Iya, pas
The
Nekopara tapi
Akasha
yang
lacks
ini.
data on these interactions, and it's
Yang
impossible for it to
coklat ya
predict your
namanya.
actions in the future
Tapi yang
based on your
warna
decisions in
tubuhnya
the
sih
past.
putih yang di animenya.
After all,
Tapi kayak mirip
there's
aja gitu
probably a
rambutnya
limit
gitu.
to just how much we can be modeled or
Mirip-mirip
controlled
aja.
by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Orang gurun pasti warna coklat ya tubuhnya ya. Realistik banget.
And I don't think we can be completely controlled by
Orang
something
gurun pasti
without a
warna
mind of its
coklat loh
own.
tubuhnya aja.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
Iya. Goblok.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright
Robot.
as the sun. And
Beep, bapak beep,
this the
buset.
latest technology from the
Iya robot nih serius.
We made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate.
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest,
Paimon jadi cosplay robot.
someone as well known as yourself.
Robot beban, ya kan.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Kata.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Oke, tunggu sampai 2 hari kemudian. Buset. 2 hari kemudian kan. Event spesial. La 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 la. La 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 la. Aku tengah malah yang lagu itu, Cok. Lagunya Nahida ya kan. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I should be able to get some cheaper slices this time.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Toko event. Wih, murah dulu nih kita nih, habisin semua. Tuh, habis semua dulu ya kan. Jebret. 130.000. Banyak. Senjata. Artefaknya masih belum sih. IM berapa sih CDM ini? 39 ya. IM berapa? 300. Berarti sini IM, IM, IM. Uh, 49,6. Bitrate-nya segini. Ini depth juga kah? Oke, yang bagus sih. Ini ada IM juga bang. Oke. Bang, artefak Sumeru yang EM buat Kazuha bagus nggak? EM buat Kazuha yang ini kah? Yang apa, Gilded? Bisa-bisa aja kalau mau pakai 4 Gilded. Nah, dia naikin attack kan. Bisa-bisa aja sih kalau mau pakai Gilded. Tapi ya kalau aku saranin sih pakai ini aja. Pakai apa namanya? Pakai apa? Lupa lagi namanya. Yang dari itu loh. Yang Anemo itu loh. Fury. Ah, bagus Fury. Kenapa Fury? Menurutku Fury itu nurunin resisten ininya, Anemonya. Fury resisten Anemo. Apa? Nurunin resist ininya, elementalnya. Kalau ini kan kalau Gilded itu tipenya itu ini. Gilded dia tipenya naikin attack aja, naikin attack sama IM aja. Menurutku ya. Nggak ada sini tulisannya nurunin resist. Nah, ya kan? Dia naikin kayak tipe apa ya? Tipe hybrid ya kayaknya ya. Pokoknya kayak gitulah. Tapi kalau untuk apa namanya? Untuk showcase, untuk spiral mending Piri sih. Soalnya Piri itu buat nurunin elemen, Bang. Kalau nggak salah aku nggak punya artefak Piri soalnya. Nggak nguli aku. Apa? Nah, lagi berjuang di ini aku. Berjuang di Guild sama ini. Tahan pakai Piri aja. Kalau mau tipe spiral abyss gitu. BTW selamat datang ya Bang Murik ya. Makasih udah mampir Bang. Gitu sih Bang. Tapi terserah Bang aja. Kalau mau pakai Guild silahkan. Tapi menurutku enakan Piri sih. Kalau aku loh ya. Kazuha aku Piri loh. Bener gak sih? Ini aku cek nih. Kalau nggak salah punya aku ada nih. Nih. Kayak gini nih Bang. Tuh EM-nya 700. Pakai 4 iridescent. Ini naikin EM. Nih. Kalau ini aku ada IM juga tapi ya biasalah kayak gitu lah. IM juga. Nih, IM. Itu aja Bang Human. Halo Bang Juli, halo. Ih, ada Bang Juli nih. Welcome Bang. Itu sih kalau mau ini ya, kalau mau tipe EM-nya aku 700 nih. Masih level 70. Kalau aku naikin lagi bisa sih naikin sampai 800-an. Sekarang aku 90-in Kazuhanya. Gitu. Welcome Bang ya. Menurutku oke aja kok pakai gilded kok. Jadi gua busuk semua anjir, sering ke spam maiden. Sama, aku juga sering kayak gitu kok. Makanya aku hampir 1 bulan lebih anjir. Hampir 1 bulan lebih aku nyari-nyari.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
Sabar aja ya kan. Kalau mau ini makanya aku nge-spam di ini cuman nyari apa ya namanya, cuman nyari di port atau enggak gilded. Makanya aku berjuang banget di sini. Yang penting Nahida aku jadi dulu lah gitu. Sengaja aku spam di sini. Mau berapa minggu pun aku pokoknya Nahida harus jadiin dulu.
You are not welcome here.
Hold the line!
I will have order.
Time to go! Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home. Allow me.
Duh, ampas lagi. Ampas gaming. Ampas. Sedih cok kayak gini aja sumpah cok. Gini amat. Salam bang dari Rizky Bangkit. Halo bang Rizky Bangkit. Thank you ya bang ya, nanti aku habis streaming aku OTW deh ya. Makasih bang. Nanti kalau udah selesai live streaming aku OTW ya. Aman. Nanti aku cari. Lumayan. 15. Konten apa bang? Ininya channelnya konten apa? Konten short doang ya? Apa ada video gitu? Habis ini sudah ada di ini sih. Oke, di sini kita tunggu esok 2 hari kemudian anjir. Lama banget. Siap. Attack, 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 attack. Oke. Udah 2 hari tuh. Nah.
Time for the operation.
Belakang sana. Oke, operation.
Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make
Udah 2 jam ya?
preparations and be ready for combat.
Bentar lagi mau opsim deh deh. Udah 2 jam ini.
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise...
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites.
Serius, lawannya.
Let's move up. Hold the line.
Kok
Higher, higher, hands on fire. This way, Tree. The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
Order
batu
guide
lagi.
you.
Allow me. Hey. Torrent, bring refuge. Time to go.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Rum on there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things
Mungkin 3
like
jam
this.
deh.
If we need help,
Nanggung banget 2
Tainari
jam
is
aja.
the best option. Get ready
Ah,
for the
request
next
juga.
phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Kau banyak dapat ini.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, down 7 drinks, and even...
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you with...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really could...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest If all Hatham and Sino sort... So, we'll find The sages have placed spies every... Usually...
Wait, Paimon...
That's certainly true. But when...
how much...
how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good! I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
idea. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have...
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
Di penjara. Apa ya? Apa maunya?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Di penjara.
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay.
Sepi.
I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take... Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we...
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to... That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Go!
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be...
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and...
Phew! I see everything. See? Go! Ha! Share my knowledge. Grow.
Biarlah jauh di mata, enggak di hati. Anjay.
Hold the line.
Lagu khasnya lagu khasnya Semeru ya.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's
Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland. Back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the
Cuma dia
only
doang,
person on
kenapa?
the...
You mean there's nobody with
Gak ada
him?
yang ikut dia.
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to parties.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to...
Let's go!
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui can just
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. Much less, I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things...
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradis Di now? I'm pretty...
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about
Halo
keeping
bang,
a
halo
low
bang, tulis.
profile.
Halo,
I may be staying
siang
at
bang.
Paradis Di as a scholar, but that
Ya, aku
doesn't
siang
mean
juga.
I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed
gila
so
baunya.
much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Oke. Weh, kalian ngapain?
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a
Tendo baso.
lesson.
Jebret.
Stabilize.
Stabilize. Jebret, 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 jebret.
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up! Make yourselves a home! Hey! Rest and rebuild!
This isn't good.
This was well done. The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
all means.
This is order.
Time to go.
Udah 4000 jam belum bang? Belum.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak
Kalau
around
belum
and
jam
attack from
4
behind.
jam 4000 jam tayang belum.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
Tutor OBS-nya. OBS. OBS. Nih.
I can
Apanya?
hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Adpen-nya normalin aja tuh.
Don't you
Video.
remember?
Ini aku
I
128
already
buat
saw you the
720.
first time you came to party
Output
SDI.
aku bitrate
I made
4000.
contact with
Nih yang
Hypatia.
ini nih. Output bang. Yang ini nih. Ultra fast. Udah. Itu aja. Ini CBR. Jangan yang ini ya. CRF ya. Kecuali abang kuat banget PC-nya. RTX 4060 ya. Baru pakai itu. Ini non semua, jangan dikasih high semua, non aja, nggak usah, nggak perlu amat itu. Udah ini aja yang penting ini. Misalnya udah, cuman ngikutin aja. General ini enggak gitu ngaruh dengan OBS. Yang ngaruh itu ini sama ini. Udah, itu aja yang ngaruh. Ini directnya ini udah ini. Jaringan aman cuman OBS-nya terhenti gitu. Ini priority-nya naikin jadi above normal. Masih apa namanya? Kalau masih sering-sering gitu, ini high-kin udah. Itu paling tinggi banget tuh. Gak bakal lagi kayak gitu tuh. Kalau aku normalin aja soalnya masih masih aman. Gitu. Di advance ini di high-kin atau enggak above normal. Udah lancar tuh. Tapi kemakan ke CPU emang. Tapi lancar gitu loh, nggak putus ininya. Ya paling 80% naiknya kalau dinaikin ke high ke ini. Ya yang penting lancar aja di
I
YouTube-nya.
didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to
Gitu
connect
lah
her
aku ya.
consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right?
Yap, OBS tiba-tiba minta close.
I know you must
Iya
be
di situ tadi.
curious. I might as well tell you that I
Di situ
decided
tadi.
to enter Hypatia's
Di advance-nya, di advance.
the moment
Di
I sensed
di
you
above
were
normal aja, above normal bahasa Inggris. Internet pakai apa, Bang? Berapa MPS? 20. Bitrate 4000 aku.
I wanted
Ini
to
aman nih
observe you on a fool's
4000.
errand.
4000-an nih. Kadang 3000 turun tuh. Di ininya. Gitu ya.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue
Di situ
Lesser
sih aku
Lord
sih.
Kusanali,
Kalau aku
it
sering,
will be
aku jarang sih
impossible
kena
for you
polkos tuh
to
jarang
defeat
banget.
a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence
Aku
for
yang
God
20
as they
MPS
construct it.
dengan aku.
But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's
40
truly laughable.
50. Ya, lumayan naiknya segitu loh.
Yes. What is it? Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Kalau uploadnya 18,20. Mantap itu.
What do you mean?
Udah GG itu. Aku yang biasa aja.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well
Paimon
as
nggak
everyone
bisa lihat
else's.
loh dia.
Humans
Paimon
are a species that
cuman
can
lihat
only
si
find
traveler
bliss
doang.
in ignorance.
Emang ngaruh kalau OBS diupdate? Enggak sih. Paling performanya doang
You've seen my
dibenerin.
affection for her.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you were
okay.
in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Aku
All
aja pakai
gods
Raiden
need
7 loh nih,
followers.
enggakin.
So
Saya enggak.
Hypatia has been chosen.
Orang-orang pakai
appearance
GTX ya
heralds
kan,
my
main
imminent
streaming
arrival at the
Genshin
throne
ya
of
kan.
divinity,
Aku Radiant anjir.
while her worship shall become
Gila apa aja. Radiant 7 nih kan tahun berapa nih? Tahun 2014 nih PGA, Cok.
You're doubting me again.
2014 PGA-nya,
No
coy.
matter.
Digembur Genshin Impact. Bisa. Udah gila apa aja.
Who wants to hurt my
Walaupun aku
devout
setting low
follower?
doang ya nggak apa-apa. Yang penting lo bisa main. Nggak kayak di HP patah-patah panas ya.
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to...
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting! Phew!
Kenceng, Cok.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
Sama petir
We
aja.
were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced. It's all right. My wound aside, you
Oke
look
lah,
like
kita coba atur lagi
you've seen
ulang biar
something
nggak top
unpleasant.
sendiri.
Is
Coba-coba aja.
Hypatia all right?
Kalau enggak ini OBS-nya bisa ulang udah.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in
Beres
case.
kayaknya kalau bisa ulang itu. Cuman OBS doang nggak? Kalau masih aja gitu. Udah pernah di Unisa sama aja, oh gitu.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Nasib.
Oh, he sat down.
Ya dok.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what...
The Academia's God creation plan.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? And as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that.
Sumpah nih quest Arkon ini panjang banget ya, sumpah cok. Ada 5 chapter loh. Aku pertama situ ya kan. Kedua ini jalur kelima loh ini. Questnya anjir. Gila nambah anjir cok. Panjang banget. Lebih panjang dari ini coy, dari Inazuma cok. Inazuma kan awalnya kan cuma non Raiden ya kan, Raiden obat udah. Ya ini nih kayak keputar pantil gitu loh. Kemarin aja looping ini loh. Apa namanya?
The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Koar-koarnya anjir.
If the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed the stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Masih jauh banget kayaknya lagi nih.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head...
Gila. Kalau bisa aku nanti sih lanjut ya. Anjing sumpah cok. Panjang banget. Masalahnya nih panjang sekali. Ini bagian kelima ya. Udah berapa jam aku live? Udah 3 jam guys. Aku mau off stream aja ya. Capek cok. Dari jam ini juga 3 jam aja. Nanti kita lanjut lagi lah storynya nih. Bangka ya. Lama banget cok, sumpah. Kita pasin. Sebenarnya aku tahan-tahan aja sih. Mau aku naikin grafik juga bagus. Bisa-bisa aja. Nih misalkan aku settingannya kayak gini ya. Kayak gini nih. Nih. Tuh. Bisa kan? Tapi boros. Grafiknya naik tuh. Tapi aku lebih terbiasa aja gitu loh. Aku lebih terbiasa yang ini, yang terendah-terendah aja. Kayak gini. Jadi stabil aja gitu. Jadi enak. Udah terbiasa burik aku. Oh. Turu, iya turu. Nggak ada apa-apa lagi soalnya. Nanti aja deh lanjut untuk ininya. Untuk storynya kita lanjut lagi nanti ya. Oke, thank you lagi ya. Aku mau makan dulu, mau jemput adik juga nih sekolah, mau pulang juga dia. Thank you juga teman-teman yang udah mampir. Bang Piper, Bang Sulis juga. Terus Bang Rizky juga, Bang Human, Bang Murik, Sirup, Bang Rupik, Bang Agera juga, Bang Adi, terus Bang Suzu juga tadi sempat mampir, Bang Hi-Shou juga, terus dan yang lainnya ya. Wah deh, thank you ya teman-teman yang udah nonton sampai akhirnya. Jangan lupa like dan share dan subscribe bagi yang belumnya. Oke, thank you guys, bye bye.